Hello,
Hello.
everybody. Good Wednesday afternoon, hump day. It is Wednesday, right? Yeah, it is. It's been a long week so far. I hope everybody's having a really great week. If you're jumping on, if you went to Summit, put a hands up or me in the comments. We'll wait just about one more minute before we get started. It was the best events yet, and I absolutely cannot wait till the next one. Just so you're all on here, there's a really great event coming up in Georgia, Stone Mountain event, a True Train U. And after that will be Night of the Stars. Just trying to get some of the bigger events thrown out. True Train U is a free event. 10K Pledge is on Friday at Stone Mountain. And it's really great. It's a really great hike. It's really, it's kind of hard, actually. But it's a really great event. So if you can go to it, I would advise to do it. Saturday are the meetings. It is a really good time. Okay, let's get started. So let's jump on and start doing our birthdays if you haven't done your birthdays yet. And go do 5 comments in your customer group and 1 post. I think people don't underestimate the power of posting in your customer groups. And I think it's so important that you all realize how important that really is towards your business, not just posting on your personal wall, but posting in your groups that your customers are as well. Because I think that's so important for them to be able to see for them to be able to see your posts. And don't just always post a lot of before and afters. Make sure you are posting your daily journey. We have a challenge in my team this week to post every time you take your pills, every time you drink your drink, anytime you eat a snack, anytime you use any of our products, to post a picture of what you're doing, because it's so important to get the word of our products out there, because we don't just have one great product. We have a lot of really great products. So getting those words out and letting people know and letting them see that you are actually using the product too, you are a product of your product, is so very important. A lot of people, I know when I post more of what I'm doing, I see more interaction with my customers. I see more of my people who have been waiting to jump off of the fence. They're ready to jump off and join me. And I think a lot of other people will attest to that too, that it's just so important to share every aspect of what you're doing. Okay. Was that enough time to do your 5 posts, your birthdays, your 5 comments, your 1 post, your birthdays? Should have been. You guys should be into the groove of this by now. All right, so I'm going to introduce to you one of my girls on my team. She is an enrolling rock star. She can kill it. She also was the person in our company at Summit that lost the most pounds. And I'm so very proud of her, Vicki Welburn.
Hello, everybody. I said, I love to talk, but I said I get nervous doing this. I said I should. My dog's coming. I said I should have took my calm gummies, but I was afraid it'd make me go to sleep. My dog has to be seen. He thinks every time I get on camera, he's like he knows I'm on here. I love talking to people. Everywhere I go, I said, I see people who I think can benefit from our product. And I said, if we don't tell them, they're not going to know about it.
Exactly.
And so, like I went to the gas station the other day, and as I get gas, I look around to see who I can talk to while I'm pumping gas. You have 10, 15 minutes there uninterrupted, so they can hear from you. So I was talking to me about it, and you could tell he wasn't really interested. But then as I got ready to leave, I was in my car, and I saw a lady and her husband walking out of the gas station. I was already in my car. I rolled my window down, and I told her, I said, hey, I wanted to let you know my company is selling CBD patches now, and we have some products that help with weight loss. And she said, she's kind of like, well, weirdo. People are kind of, but you got to get over that. People don't think as bad about you as you think about yourself. I said, we're our own worst critics.
Exactly. I will tell you a fun story, and I don't know how many people have heard this. I know a lot of girls on my team have, but I actually do, I used to do a lot like you do. And I actually have a lady who's with me still since June of 2015. And she takes the products because she loves it. She's lost about 75 pounds. She stays steady. She's lost what she needed to, but she takes the products still because she feels great. And I actually met her in Carson's department store. I was shopping in the plus size section, and I held a shirt up. I was like, oh, crap. I was on the phone. I was like, I don't even know why I'm over here. I can't even wear these clothes anymore. I've lost so much weight. I can't fit in. I had to go back to the juniors or the women's or whatever. And she followed me when I got when she goes, can I ask you what you've been doing? And to this day, she's still with me. And that's how I met her. So it's so important to talk about the products.
Yeah. I said, if we didn't talk, people wouldn't know. So I told that lady about him, and I added her to Facebook right there. She called me that evening, and she signed up.
Awesome.
She ordered the patches and the Fat Blaster kit. And come to find out, she said, we just happened to be down here. She's a teacher 2 hours now north of Indy. And she said, we are out sightseeing before school starts. And so she said, I was just meant to meet you, I guess. So that's just my point. I mean, we've got to step out. I know it's uncomfortable. I said to do Facebook Lives and to talk to people. But if we don't tell people about it, they're not going to know. I think it was Ray Higdon that said, it may have been somebody else, but they said, if our mouth isn't open, then we're not telling people, and our business isn't open. We can say we have a DMO, but if we don't do it every day, our business isn't going to grow. I say DMO stands for do more only when you can. Because some people say, I can't do what you do. You can't do what I do. But we all have to find something that works for us. And I said, even if you only have 15 minutes to do it at a time, make those 15 minutes count. Ray Higdon the other day said that, before we post anything on Facebook, we need to spend 5 to 15 minutes pre-engaging, like sending Facebook messages, commenting on people's posts, so we bump ourselves up in the algorithm, and then make your post. And then after you make your post, spend 5 to 15 more minutes post engaging with people, commenting on their Facebook stories, commenting on their, Facebook wall again, because he said that bumps you up in the algorithm even more. And so if we start doing that, I think we're going to get seen a lot more. I've been getting a lot of my customers lately from not even from yard sale sites. I said when I started, I was getting 250 people from each yard sale post. And then when Facebook changed it, I wasn't getting as many. I now get mine mainly from word of mouth, from other customers telling, their friends who tell, the next door neighbor, and people are messaging me from that. But interest groups are still really hot. Anytime I said join interest groups, like you said, make posts in there. My friend Lori gave me this keto cookbook yesterday. So I posted that in one of my keto groups. People love that. They comment on that, and then they, message you, share me a recipe or something. So those are great ideas. And I had a few ideas of some reports we can run in the back office for the end of the month.
And I'm going to let you take over for now. If you need me, just holler out my name.
Okay. Okay, so hey, you guys all know how to run reports. So if you go to the back office and go to, I'm going to put my dog down. He won't like it, but he'll get over it. So go to sign into your back office. And then go to the business center. My beautiful friend Lisa Nickel told us about this one this morning. Did you know you can see in your back office how many loyalty reward points everybody under you has? And so if we can tell people that and let them know the benefit of SmartShip, they may be more likely to set it up. So I printed this when I got home, showing how many everybody under me has. One of my customers has 777 loyalty reward points. I said, think of how much she can get with that. So if you go to the business center, so click on the business and then go to report center. Then you're going to click on that plus symbol. I mean, we've all made reports, so I mean, I know you guys know how to do it. Then when you go to filter, the only thing you have to filter is if you scroll all the way down, you're going to see, let me find it now. It says SmartShip rewards less than. It's under successful SmartShip this month. It'll say SmartShip rewards less than. Click on that, and you want it to be SmartShip is more than or greater than 1. So when you do that, she pointed at me, greater than 1, and that's the only filter you need. And then when you go to content, I don't really want to know their ID, and I don't really want to know their highest rank. I leave level, first and last name, and then if you scroll all the way down, you have to put SmartShip rewards at the very bottom. If you click that, so you're going to be able to see how many SmartShip points they have. And then you want to title that. You can title it SmartShip points, whatever you want.
Okay, I'm going to have you go through this again.
Okay.
For those in the back that didn't hear.
Go to filter first thing. And for filter, scroll all the way down to where you see, I'm going to have to go put him in his cage, I'm thinking. SmartShip rewards less than. It's right after successful SmartShip. It says SmartShip rewards less than. If you click on that box, you want it to come up and say greater than, and then you can put greater than 1, because anybody whose points are greater than 1, they're going to come up then. So you can type in a 1 there, and then done, and then click OK. And then you can click done on the filter, because then you're going to go to the content. And then on content, it auto-populates those 6 things, but you don't need all those if you don't want them. I don't want their ID. I do want their first and last name. I don't want the associate type, and I don't care about their highest rank. I want their level, their first and last name, and then scroll down to where it says SmartShip rewards at the very bottom. Make sure it's checked. And then you click done there. And then make sure you got to title the report, like I said, SmartShip rewards or whatever you want. And then that will save that in your reports that you've made. And then you can export that out and print it. And here's the one, like I said, I printed. It gave me 4 pages of people who have all their SmartShip rewards. And so I can message them and let them know. Some of them, like I said, that one girl, she has 777 points. She does not know that. Think of all the free stuff she can be getting with that. But, I mean, there's a couple that, that only have 20, 25. So I could message them and say, hey, if you move your SmartShip to the 1st to the 5th, you're going to get more loyalty reward points. And then people who don't have their SmartShip on, this may encourage them to get it turned on. So Lisa told us about that this morning. That's an awesome report that we can run. Another report I really like in the back office is one that is pre-generated. So if you scroll down to quick reports, and you're going to see semi-active downline current month, that's going to show people under you who don't have enough PV, 75 PV to count, but have ordered something this month. So, because, you know, a lot of them have ordered just our new patches, the Vibrant, so they only have 55 PV. So, you know, I could run a contest for those people and say, you know, if they order something else to get to 75 PV, you know, I can enter them in a drawing for something. So if you're close to ranking, that's a good report to look at, so you know who you can count on to help bump your numbers up. So I like that report. A lot of times, another report, I said I print reports all the time. I was freaking out on Ashley because I wasn't able to print them for a while. It wouldn't let me export them. So she was having to have her ESR do it, but they finally got it fixed. I print off everybody who's signed up with me from January 1st of this year until yesterday. And I print those off. I go back and just, you know, message them to follow up with them. I like staying in touch with them frequently. And so that's a report I made myself. But the semi-active downline, at this time of the month, you need to be printing that. And another good one is that active last month, not current month. That will show everybody who ordered last month from you but hasn't yet this month. So you can reach out to them because you know they're going to be running out of product. And so, you know, you'd be able to follow up with them this month and see how they're doing. This is a good time of the month to be running contests. You know, we're almost at the end of the month. Let's see what else we got. You know, I said, I was telling my team, you know, say less to more people. If somebody asks you what color our pills are, just tell them orange. I said, don't go into detail to every ingredient we have in it. If your message to people is this long and theirs is only this, you're saying way too much. I told them, say less. Let them come to you. Let them ask you their questions. Reach out to them frequently. I love Google Calendar. I said, you know, we all have to find something that works for us. I have tons of planners over here on my calendar. I tried the box system. That did not work for me. I loved being able to do Google Calendar. I don't know if I can screen share, Stacy, can I? What's she saying?
Let me make you host and you can try. How's that?
Okay.
Wait, what's your name? Okay, wait. Here.
Yes, they lose their points if they cancel SmartShip, Suzanne.
Yes.
And they said now they expire after a year. So I don't know how that lady's 77 points, but I'm going to message her and tell her she better be using them.
Okay. I made you co-host. See if you can try that.
Okay. Let's see. And I had found out my mobile app wasn't working to print export reports, but I could do it from my desktop or laptop. So I don't know if we just had something. Okay. Let me see how do I screen share. Okay, can you see my messy calendar now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you have to set up your Google Calendar on a desktop. You can't do it from your phone, but once you get it set up from your phone, then you can everything from your phone. I don't know why it's doing that. And then, okay. And so like when I sign somebody up, I put them on here as a certain color. You can make it whatever color you want. So I put new associates, and then I will go from 2 days later, and so I can know to check tracking on them. Once I started doing this, it made me, my follow-up got better, because these things don't fall off until you mark them off. If I don't get it done today, it moves it to tomorrow for me. And so like if a new retail customer orders, I put them in blue. You can do whatever color you want. Like I said, you can change it easily, whatever colors you want. And then like I put my power hours on here. You can easily click off, turn off whatever you want just by checking over here and unchecking it. So like the beginning of the month, I did not put my associates in just because I had a lot going on. And so I don't know how that's scribbling on there. And so then I can go back easily and fill it in. It's letting somebody do that. Oh, that's funny. But it is so easy because I said, you know, I always have my phone with me. Whereas I don't have to worry about taking my planner with me. This is with me everywhere. At first it gets confusing, but I said once you start doing it, it really gets easier. You can set up to do anything. Like I put my birthday messages on here, even though I know I do them every day. I'm able to cross it off on here. I put my post to Instagram. I put on here to post to Facebook stories so many times. I even put on there to comment on people's Facebook stories so many times. Because when I do that, you know, it holds me accountable, because each time I log into my phone, then I'm able to see that and see what I have to do. Like I said, you can change any colors. You can set it up, like if you and your husband share a calendar, you can set it up with both of you to be able to use it together. It is so easy. I mean, if you have questions on that, you know, they can let me know and I can help them do that. But like I said, you have to set up Google Calendar, and you don't go to the Play Store to set it up. You just go to your Safari or your Chrome and type in Google Calendar, and that's how you can download the Google Calendar. And like all my reminders here, if I click on that, they all come up. And then that is people I need to follow up with today. And so after I do that, you know, I can put a check mark by it, and then it will cross it off for me. But if I want to move it to another day, all I have to do is just click on that pencil, and it will let me change the date to, like, if I want to follow up with her again next week or the week after. I can set it up where I follow up with them monthly. When they first start, I do them every week until, you know, they tell me they're okay and they want me to move it out a little further. You know, some people don't like you to bother them all the time, but I have a lot of mine, you know, who like me to check in more frequently with them. And so I do that. Does anybody have any questions? I don't know if I can even see the chat. Let me see if I can get back to the chat.
I don't see any questions.
Okay. I think something we should do is go to Google and find an interactive post to post on our wall. You know, that's going to draw people to our wall towards the end of the month. And I mean, it can be anything. I like those ones, you know, how do you like your steak? The raw, the well done, that gets a good interaction. Post a picture of your pet is a good interactive post. And then once you post that on your wall, when people start commenting, make sure you go back and reply to each person, because that bumps you up in the Facebook algorithm too. And so then, you know, when those people see that you've commented on their stuff, they're going to be more likely to look in at your stuff. So I'm going to make an interactive post on my wall. Mine this time is, what is the craziest food you have ever tried? I know I'm going to get some really good answers on that. I said, and I like doing, if I find something that I try to find, I think people are going to share and like I did the one for the peaches last year, peach syrup for vomiting. That has been shared like 60,000 times from my wall.
Holy cow.
Yeah. And so, I'm still getting people sharing that now. And I did that last, November.
Wow.
And so I'm still getting comments on that from there. And Ray Higdon yesterday said that we should only post on our wall 1 to 3 times. Everybody's different in how often they post on their wall. I never say True Vision on my wall. But I will do a business post or a weight loss post. I try to do it every day. I like doing Facebook Lives. I know a lot of people don't. And I said, I know I'm not good at them. I said, I said, we're our own worst critic. But people love seeing that we're real, that we, they don't care that, our hair's messed up or we don't have makeup on or that my dog here barks all the time. They just love seeing us. And so I do my Facebook Live. I'm going to do one. I posted on my wall before I came in here that I'm going to do one at 3:10. I have some non-scale victories I'm going to share today. But it's amazing how many people will come, just to see what you have to say. Just because they want to see what you're wearing, what you're doing. They're nosy. People are nosy.
People are nosy.
At the event, they told us, if you're carrying around a Starbucks cup, you're advertising for Starbucks. If you're carrying around a McDonald's cup, you're advertising for McDonald's. So I have my True Vision cup, and so dump your Starbucks into your True Vision cup. Dump your McDonald's if you still want your sweet tea or whatever in your True Vision cup. I bought my True Vision shirt at the summit, and then I went and had my local screen printing place put on the back of it. I sell CBD patches. I just got them from the store yesterday. I said, I'm going to wear those everywhere. So then when I walked through Walmart after our meeting this morning in Linton, I had 4 people ask me about the patches because they saw it on the back of my shirt. People want to know. People want to know what you're doing. People are inquisitive. People are nosy. So make that post on your wall, interactive post. Start commenting on it. Comment back to what they're saying. Somebody asked me where I got my cup. It's I'll message whoever wanted that. It was Cassie's Creations is who made my cup for me. Oh, my dog is being thank you, Michelle. You like my lives. I love doing lives. I love talking. I said, I feel like I'm talking to myself. Okay, and so did everybody get that posted on their wall? Is everybody done with that? Something else I think we should do is go join 3 new interest groups. Interest groups are really good. If you like plants, if you like dogs, if you like teddy bears, if you like stickers. There are groups for every. So go join 3 new interest groups. And then I want you to go to one of your interest groups and make a new post. It can be about anything. I got a new plant the other day, and I posted that in my group, and you wouldn't believe I had like 400 comments because they all liked my plant. So people love, comment, And then I'm going to challenge you guys at the end of today to do something, and then I have a prize I'm going to give away for everybody who participates. So go join 3 new interest groups and let me know when you're done, and then make a post in one of your interest groups. We should be playing music like Ashley does. I have Alexa playing music in the living room, but you can't hear it. It's real low. Max, what's the matter with you today? Miss me this morning? I like people guessing too. I make posts on my wall, like the one yesterday, apparently driving past police cars while drinking water from an old vodka bottle isn't funny, and this is technically wasting police time. It's funny how many people will comment, you know, that made them laugh for the day. Hey, we were talking about that, you know, we send out birthday messages and we talk about, you know, we all have tons of friends. But I said, if we think about it, I have some people on my Facebook wall who they say, you know, they only have 25 to 100 friends. And they're like, you know, you are the only person that messaged me. And so think about it. When we send out those birthday messages, we may be the only person that tells them that. So, you know, we think it's no big deal sending out those birthday messages, but those people do. They love it. I sing happy birthday to all of mine. I go to Snapchat and make a funny filter. I do the voice changer. So if you don't like your singing voice, you're still okay. You can do the voice changing. But people love that. One lady said, you know, nobody had sang birthday to me in 20 years. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you guys know where I got my cup. I turned it up to 10. It's funny when Alexa, you know, when they say it on the TV, then she answers whatever they say. I wish I had a Cricut, Suzanne. Okay, did everybody post in their interest group? I think everybody needs to go make sure they make a post on their Facebook story and then go comment on 10 people's Facebook stories. Comment if they have a picture of their kid, tell them their kid's really cute. I said it's amazing how many people, you know, post those Facebook stories. If they're not in network marketing, they don't really realize that we all can see that. I've commented on people's stuff and they're like, oh, I didn't realize everybody could see that. So it's funny, they post it, and then, so if you go comment on 10 people's stuff, they're going to start seeing your stuff more. Max, you're going to have to get down, dude. I told them at the meeting this morning I was going to wear my patch on my forehead. They said that one girl did it the other day. I said I was going to walk around Walmart like that. I know something I was going to talk about. Let me know when you're done commenting on people's Facebook stories. I was going to take this off my wall to show you guys. Well, actually, it's going to be backwards for you. John Melton said this morning, and I thought this was a good quote. we are not recruiting people, but we are not just recruiting people. We are enrolling them in their dream and giving them hope again. I thought that was so I printed it off and put it on the wall with my vision board we had made in the past. Looks like a lot of people are done. I believe I said, I think we need to work a lot harder. And so anytime I find something, I love to save. I save everything on the notebook section on my phone. And so it's right there at my fingertips. And then I put them in folders. So like I do a lot of the Fat Blaster kit. And my Fat Blaster kit is the combo, the balance, the detox capsules, the heart and hydration. And so I have made a folder that says Fat Blaster kit. And then I made a link for the one with the original heart and hydration, the grape, the pink grapefruit, and the watermelon. And so I have the sign up instructions with those and all of that right there. So when somebody says they're ready to order, I can just send that to them and they have it very easily. I saved that in my notes under Fat Blaster kits. And then I did the same thing for the new patches, how we have to make them the link first. And so I saved it for associate, preferred customer, and retail with the link. I know you probably can't see that on my phone. But so if you save those in your folder, in your notebook on your phone, it makes it so much easier. And then you can just copy and paste that to people. And I know, we had talked about when I first started, yard sales were really hot and I was getting like 250 people at a time from them. And then it Facebook changed all their rules and then we weren't getting as many. I have been posting the last, few days, I was telling the girls, in yard sale sites for the patches. And yesterday I had 40 people on one yard sale post. And I posted while we were at the meeting in Linton this morning, and I've got about 10 people already from one of them. That's no way near what I used to get, but it's better than what I had been raised recently. And all I'm posting is, I'm just putting hemp CBD patches are here, 1 patch per day, message me if interested. And then in the comment section, I am putting a few testimonials. But before I post it, I'm making sure I go down and comment on a few posts and then love my own post. And so I've been getting some interaction with that. And then after I post, I save my yard sale sites so I can go back, and you guys know how to do that. If you make a post, you can click on the 3 dots in the corner and save your post. And then I put it in for whichever day. Today is I don't even know what today is, 21st, I think. 8/21. And then, so you can go back and look at your yard sale post. You can bump them up if you need to. So they're all right there together. Let's see. Does anybody have any questions? Yes, what I put in the yard sale site is I just put, let me type it. We need to take a picture of Stacy while she's frozen like that.
Hey, now that's not nice. I had to shout before power hour because I hadn't showered or anything for like a day or so.
Well, I said before I got on, I went in there and put deodorant and sprayed cologne on. I'm like, nobody could smell me. I mean, I'm like,
I got power hours in 45 minutes. I gotta get a shower.
and I say, you know, when you do that post on yard sale sites, make sure you put emojis before it. And I like, you know, now they can let us make them colored, purple or whatever color. Because I said, you know, the emojis make them sense excitement. Like when you're talking to somebody, you're not going to buy from somebody who says, you know, do you want to buy some CBD patches? I got some really good products. If you're excited and animated, they're going to be more likely to buy from you. They feed off your excitement. That's why I get so many of my people on the phone. I love talking. And so if I can get them on the phone or a Facebook Messenger video, they can see that I'm a real person. They can see that I'm excited about the products, and they're more likely to buy because then, you know, they sense my excitement. No, Terry, I don't post a picture with that. All I do is just that post. And then, like I said, before I make that post, I have scrolled through the yard sale post and liked or commented on 5 other posts. Then I post my post. I love my post. And then I've like made a photo collage of some testimonials together on pitch collage of some words people are saying. And I put amazing testimonies coming in. And then I post that. Here's a yard sale site I did the other day. I've got 7 more people that just messaged or replied on it. They want information. So, I mean, you know, it is getting people interested. People are wanting to know about it. I used to lead with just the patch, but, you know, I wish it's not 75 PV. So I'm now telling them about the patch up mashup. But so many of my people who are wanting the CBD stuff aren't wanting, I mean, they don't care about getting healthy and losing weight right now. They're wanting help with their pain or anxiety or whatever. So I lead with, let me find, I tell them, you know, you can get a month of our combo, which helps get you healthy from the inside and correct our body chemistry and gives us energy, and 30 of our patches for only $145 free shipping. I make sure I say that for only, because, you know, then it makes it sound like if you think it's expensive, they're going to think it's expensive. And so if I say it's not, then they're going to think it's not. And then if they don't want to do that, and then I say, or you can get 30 of the patches by themselves for $65 plus tax. And so, you know, always give them an option to downgrade. Don't start with the smallest package first. That's why I don't ever lead with the starter pack first. You know, I lead with our Fat Blaster kit that's $170. If they say they can't do the Fat Blaster kit, which, you know, I have a thing I type out. I can type that here if you want me to, of what I say with the Fat Blaster kit. If they can't do the 170, then I say, well, you know, you can get the combo and just the balance for $124 plus shipping and tax. And if they don't want to do that, I say, well, then let's find something that will fit your budget. Get you started on something. You know, if we can even get them started on the detox capsules, if we can get them started on the balance, if we can get them started on the meal replacement shakes, it's going to get them started on their journey to lose weight and get healthy. It's going to increase your PV, which is what you get paid on. So you're going to get paid more money. And so, you know, once you get them started on a product with us, they're going to see the benefits of it. They're going to feel the benefits. I have sent out a lot of samples of our CBD patches to people. They said, you know, I send out stuff all the time at the post office. And, you know, our CBD patches are small enough. I said I could have put them in my regular envelope, but to get tracking on this, it would have been like $12. And I said, I'm not paying $12 for that. I said, when I can use a manila envelope that's padded, and it's $3. and we don't need a padded envelope for the patches, but to get tracking, you have to have that size or something. So that's why I do that. And I've been sending 2 or 3 of them to some of the people. And I said, you know, in the long run, you're going to get, if you pay $65 for this and then cut them, you know, and give 2 or 3 of them to people to try, you're going to end up getting them to buy them, and you're going to increase your PV. Yeah, I'll type for the Fat Blaster kit, I will type it there. I wish I could send that to it. Lisa today said a great idea. She gets the little roller balls, and she puts some Simply Clean in it with some water and makes a stain remover that she can use on her clothes, and she carries it with her everywhere. She said she's had a bunch of people want to buy those but get the Simply Clean, so that's an awesome idea for that. I mean, I've used them for the essential oils but had never thought about for the Simply Clean. I told that Lisa, she's just smart. And that was something else. I said, you know, we all have something we can contribute. I said, we all think, like I said, we all think we're our own worst enemy. We all think we don't have something that somebody else is going to want to hear. Everybody has something they can contribute and bring to the team. No matter what, you know, there's always something you know that somebody else doesn't know. So don't be afraid to share something with us. If you have a marketing idea, you know, like my t-shirt idea, like last fall at Christmas time, I had the t-shirt, you know, with my before and after picture on them. And so when I went Black Friday shopping, my before and after picture was on my back, so people saw as I was walking through the store. This year I'm going to wear the one with the CBD patch on it. Stacy, you got some words of wisdom to tell us? Look, she's eating some fiber fluff. Are you constipated?
I'm always constipated. No, I don't have anything. You did a great job. I really hope that, you know, like the Google Calendar helps a lot of people, because that Google Calendar is really good to use. Oh, I got my music on really loud. I guess I can turn that down. You know, if you can be consistent in using it, I think it comes down to consistency mostly. And I think sometimes that's a lot of the problem, is consistency in somebody's business. And that's something that you kind of have to make yourself do. And I know a lot of people have like a lot of consistency issues when they go to like posting. You know, I do myself as well some days. You know, it just comes down to making yourself do it and how bad you really want to grow your business. And I think that's, you know, some of the most key factors is, you know, we do these daily power hours because we want to help you guys grow your business. And sometimes it's just easier with somebody alongside of you telling you exactly how to do it and just doing it with you. You know what I mean? So, you know, it just really comes down to you, yourself, and each single person on their own as to how bad they really want to make their business work for them. So I really don't have anything to add other than that. You did a great job. She told me earlier, she goes, I'm nervous. I said, don't be nervous. You'll do great. And you did.
Thank you. Hey, but I'm going to challenge everybody before they get off here to do a Facebook Live. I know that just struck fear in everybody. You're not going to die, I promise. But do a Facebook Live, even if it's only for a minute. Just saying, hey, I wanted to say hi to everybody. Hope you have a great day if you've never did one before.
Do a quick product review on Facebook Live. You don't even have to show your face. Facebook Live doesn't have to be your face, you know. Do a quick product review.
For everybody who does it, I'm going to put you in a drawing to win this book, You Are a Badass Sorry Every Day, and a bag of the True Fix. So you have to tag us in it, and so everybody who does it is going to go in the drawing to win that. And then tomorrow I will do the drawing to see who's going to get it. But I mean, it's easy. Just talk about whatever.
I'll add something to that prize pot too.
Awesome.
How about that?
And like I said, I was telling the girls the other day, you know, if you're not comfortable doing Facebook Lives, make a group by yourself. You have to add somebody else to it. I said, so add one of your friends and then take them out if you want to. And then go in there and go practice doing Facebook Lives in it by yourself.
And if you guys have ever followed like Ray Higdon or any of the big name people, motivators, I guess. Hate Facebook Live. Until this day, they still get nervous doing a Facebook Live. So you're not alone in the whole aspect of doing a Facebook. Everybody gets nervous. And you just kind of have to overcome that fear. I just ate a popcorn cotton candy.
You're cutting out, I think.
My service is bad through here. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Okay. I have to go get my kids from school, so that's why I'm in the car. Unless you have anything to add, we'll go ahead and end this power hour for the day. Unless anybody has any questions. If not, speak now or forever hold your peace.
Nope. I will comment in there later if I can go back and comment where I got my cup, and I'll post that script that I used for the Fat Blaster kit.
Great. Also, if somebody just said you can't tag us if you're not friends with us, so if you know, if you do your Facebook Live, take a screenshot of it or share the link to your Facebook Live and just send it to us.
Yep.
That'll work as well.
Oh, Suzanne said, what about a hashtag? Yeah, we could do a hashtag.
Cool. Facebook Live Challenge.
Yeah.
True Power Hour Facebook Live Challenge.
Yep.
How about that?
And so it doesn't have to be a long Facebook Live, but just to get you out there and start getting more comfortable. I promise if you start doing them, you're going to see your business grow. I know it's uncomfortable at first, and you're thinking, I can't believe she just told us we had to do that, but you'll be glad. All right. Yep. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much, Vicki, for joining us. And thank you for sharing all of your knowledge, because I'm sure you taught me stuff that I didn't even know today. So I'm sure you taught everybody something that nobody knew. And it's really great just to hear a lot of things, that we already know, but we kind of forgot too. So awesome. Great job. Thank you.
Thank you. You guys have a good day.
All right. I can't wait to see you guys' lives.
All right. Bye.
Have a good afternoon, everyone.